everybody, welcome back to H&S Collectibles. This is Cody. Gonna try to shoot the video this way, camera near my lap. I'll do my best not to bump it, and give you a nice up-close look. But I finally got my RJ MacReady figure from Mondo. Just black all the way around. It's got a slip cover, which is kind of cool. Top of the box has it on there. So I pre-ordered this thing back in like October of last year, I think, like the day it was available, and got the timed edition, which comes with a spider head and a dog creature. And they shipped it like a month or so ago, and it got as far as Cincinnati and got held up in customs for some reason, paperwork or something, they said, got sent back to China, and then came back. And it said it was in Cincinnati, and then boom, suddenly it said it was being delivered that day. So it's been sitting for a couple days, waiting to make this video. I did slide him out of the top of the package to get a good look at the heads, but look at that box. I'm not a in the box collector by any means, but that is a cool box. So you can see there he is. There's a head. Here's some hands with gloves. I think that's the dog creature. Maybe it's something big. More hands, guns. But we're going to go ahead and get him out of here and show you what he looks like. So, box out of the way. He's well packaged. 3 different layers. And sorry for all the noise. Nothing noisier than getting through that plastic. But let's see. Here he is. Here's the extra head. I'm just going to start piling things out here. My hands are too damn big. There's the gloved hands. I do wish the glove hands were, you had a choice. Like you could have a fist, because he ain't going to really be able to hold his flamethrower very well with that. We'll see what I can do. Let's see, you do get a little variety of hands here. Hell, I'll just go dump things. Shotgun, little bit of weathering and scratching on it. Nice, does not move. No moving parts to it, but still looks pretty good and is straight. Seems like a lot of the times I get something with a long gun in it, there's a bend to the barrel. Here's his revolver that he got off of Gary when he took command. I think you can see it there. The cylinder does spin. Trigger and hammer do not move, but the cylinder does spin. And I was wrong. That was not part of the dog creature. That was the flame effect for the flamethrower. And this thing's kind of heavy. If you put this in, it's going to really put some weight on the front of him. But they did a real nice job in the paint. There's different types of orange in there. I hope it's coming across on the camera and not too dark, but that looks good. We'll go to the next layer now. Actually playing the thing in the background. I thought we'd have a little ambiance music. If I don't get tagged for copyright, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I was concerned about how they were going to pack these, but they had plenty of protection in the plastic. So there's the spider head. There's the dog monster. Here's a stand for him, and this is the type of stand to grab him around the waist. It's not, what I refer to as the nut hugger stands, so, which I don't really care for those. The only thing I'll say about the stand, no nameplate, nothing. But I already 3D printed some stands for my MacReady NECAs that say the thing, so I'll probably do something along those lines and maybe print it as like an easel and set it on there. So here's the flamethrower, and weathering on it, scratched up. You do get these are little nylon straps. They swivel up here where they mount, though I wouldn't pull on them too much. This is all plastic. This isn't material or string or thread or anything. It's all plastic except for the straps. The hose is extremely flexible. Just a hollow rubber hose. It does look like they gave the figure a lot more hose than I think the actual flamethrowers had, but I'm not too sure. I'd have to look. But pretty cool paint application. I do think maybe they went a little overboard with the weathering. I don't know that they were that rough and beat up. But there you go. That's everything in the box. Now, what I'll say, knowing what was going to come in this thing, what was going to come in the package, where I think they missed it, where this set could have been a home run, would have been, let me just raise the camera up a little bit here. Told you I wouldn't wiggle things, but here we are. Where we could have had a home run, he does not have, a roll of wire and a blood sample. That would have been great if you could pose him with the blood dishes. So a good up close look of the face sculpts. For some reason, I do think the one with the frosted beard here is a better face sculpt and likeness of Kurt Russell. So that's the one that I will probably go with. Just put him on here. I like the hair. The hair is away from the head up here. Of course, the hair is cast all as one piece. There's no flexibility to it. The jacket looks good, though I don't remember the pockets being quite that big. And I know when you get into, doing smaller scale figures, then the garments are always an issue to make them look well. But his coat is really up on his shoulders. It does unzip. You can take it off, which maybe I will. Just got his jumpsuit on underneath there. He does have his holster. So, pants tucked into the boots. Shoelaces are plastic, not thread. And they do stick out, so it's not like all one molded piece. So, even though it's plastic, not thread, that's a good detail. Zippers drawn on, or kind of a foil material back in there. You can see the separate stitching around them. But I'm pleased with this thing. I heard some people really harping on the arms and the flexibility. I'll manage to get him posed the way that I want. And up there with my other MacReady stuff, I have a MacReady section right up here over the stereo receiver. So just looking at the hands, each hand does come with the connective bit, the little ball, which is nice. You get like a trigger hand there, the other hand, trigger hand. So a set of trigger hands, a set of gripping hands, and the hands that are on him, as you can see, are fists. Then getting to the creatures, there's the dog creature. Looks really good in the face. The paint looks good. I do think it would have been nice if you could have had some cords, some tentacles that you could attach and put on there, so kind of would just look more and more like the movie. Not insisting on the big hands coming out of its back or anything like that, but tentacles would have been nice. Maybe I can even come up with something on my own like that to make it look better. No posability, flexibility, movement to any of the legs or anything. And there's spots all over it, which I don't know if that's just supposed to be skin tearing open or eyes or what, but decent job on that. And the spider head, so the Norris head. And I like this. I've got the McFarlane Norris creature up there. So this is probably, I don't know, 25, 30% bigger than that one. I don't want to pull on anything. I don't think there's any movement to these legs. And I probably wouldn't want to move them anyway. I don't want to break something like that because, that thing's kind of delicate. But does look really good. So yeah, I am excited as hell to finally have this thing. I did order the Nada that Mondo put out, so I'll get him at some point, God knows when. I think they actually claimed that one was going to ship within the next couple months, maybe. I'd have to go back and look, but you know how pre-orders are. You pre-order and then you hope for the best, and everything is delayed, and it never quite comes when they say. But then they finally do. So one thing I'll say for Mondo, though, with the back and forth, of this thing's setting, when it got delayed in customs, it sat in customs for, I don't know, 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks at least. It just sat waiting in Cincinnati in customs, and I emailed Mondo, a couple times. I didn't want to be too whiny, but I did want to know if they knew what was going on. And, of course, they were apologetic, and I know they can't help it. But they did end up giving me a $25 gift certificate to make up for the wait. So the next time, get that on there, and then I'm going to have to cinch those up. I don't know if I want to try to do that reaching over the camera like I am right now. So I'll take some pictures of him, fully posed with everything. But yeah, Mondo sent me a $25 gift card to make up for the wait and the inconvenience. And I wasn't insisting on that or anything, but it was nice of him. And the only thing was it happened like the day after I ordered the Nada, and I ordered this big Batman set back here. I could have used it then. There's nothing from Mondo I want to order right now, but there will be. They're always bringing out something. So this is going up on the shelf. I'll get him posed. I'll get some pictures. I'll stick them on at the end of the video. Everybody, thank you for watching if you've stayed this long. So until next time, I'll talk to you all later. Take care. Thanks.